like a rhinestone cowboy. I gotta say, country music slaps. It truly slaps. I've been missing out. Hello, welcome. This is Words with Ali. I'm your host, Ali Seavright. And on this week's episode, I'm going to say some words on greatness. But more specifically, obsession. Now, I've always, been looking at, people that have achieved great things and trying to study exactly how they ended up getting there and whether they're a professional athlete, a scholar, inventor, or an innovator in some type of field. There is always a connection of, extreme obsession and passion and unrelenting focus. And I mean, like, they dedicated years upon years to a singular thing, knowing that the work that they were putting in was going to lead them somewhere. Not necessarily greatness, but somewhere. And they had complete faith in that, regardless of any outside factors, any distractions, any obstacles. Like, say for instance, you don't have funding to, build some type of invention. They would just find scrap and, literally figure out a way to build it, regardless, or try to make money doing whatever so they could get every penny they could to go into making said invention. Or if they're, say, writing like some amazing piece of work and, all types of distractions are happening, family problems, work problems, and, it's hard to find that mental space to write, but yet they dedicate every free moment of time towards that. And then you'd have amazing poetry from amazing artists, or, amazing movies written by amazing writers, and paintings that till this day from hundreds of years ago still look amazing. Same thing with music. And like, people still listen to Beethoven. That motherfucker was going deaf. The motherfucker went deaf and still made dope music. Like, you know how fucking obsessed you have to be to make music that you can't even fucking hear? You know how wild that is? And till this day, schools are learning to play his music, and massive symphonies and orchestras still, acknowledge his genius and play his music on a daily basis throughout the world. And it's fucking amazing. And yeah, there's not a person alive that wouldn't want that to be, their legacy, to leave behind something that will last centuries. And people will be obsessed with it and dedicate themselves to mastering what you've made. Like, that to me is fucking stupendous. There's this pianist. Oh, I'm a child. There's this pianist. I literally just said penis. Pianist. Is that how you're supposed to? How do you pronounce that word? Pianist, penis. Pianist. I'm dedicating way too much time to this. This piano player. Her name is Katya Bunyatishvili. I did not practice that. But she's a Georgian pianist, and she is fucking ridiculously talented. Like, she played this Rachmaninoff's concerto, and I was just stunned. Like, the fact that she just had it memorized, but like played it, I'd say, fucking as perfectly as you can play it as the creator. of the song, like it was just fucking stellar. I was awestruck. I was like, word. Y'all really out here with your fingers moving like that, and like fucking the speed and accuracy and the feel of it. Like, and that's the one thing I always found, like, yeah, there's great piano players, but like there's some that have this tact to incorporate the feel of the music a lot better than someone that can play it, say, perfectly to the sheet music, but they don't play it with the same feel that the writer wrote it with. You know what I mean? And like, she has that fucking ability, and it's beautiful. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, shout outs to her. She's an amazing, talented person who dedicated a lifetime to mastering an instrument and how to convey emotion through it perfectly. And yeah, just a fucking beautiful human being, like, all around. And there's so many examples of people like that that have dedicated untold years to a singular thing, and to see it come to fruition in, I guess, the later years, where she's played on so many massive stages internationally and is so well respected by everyone. It's like, yeah, like, if you want to be that great, you have to be obsessed. There's no question about it. And yeah, a lot of people don't have, I guess, the same amount of time to dedicate to a single thing, but like, the intensity has to be there. And I'm guess I'm saying, like, if you have something in your life that you want to do, you want to attempt, and you want to be great, not good, not passable, but great, you have to be fucking obsessed. You have to be obsessed to the point where all you think about is that. All you want to do is that. You wake up and you do that. You go to sleep and you dream of that. In the shower, you're thinking of that. While you're at work, you're thinking of it. And you're dedicating every free moment of your life towards it. And when you incorporate that way of being towards a goal, towards achieving something, then literally nothing can stop you from reaching it. Because you will overcome any obstacle in your way, any distraction, because that is the singular thing. And I guess for me, I've had many, I guess, obsessions. Music will always be my number one, even though cooking has been coming up, but like, honestly, I think of playing music when I'm cooking. I think of listening to music and making things while I'm doing other things, and it's always, yeah, it's always in the back of my head. And I guess it's been a strain the last few years, not, I guess, playing live shows or making music as much. And I've missed it, and I felt that loss. And even just recently, my acoustic 12 string. Oh my gosh, I'm I'm like almost like in tears, because like the bridge popped up on it, and the top split, so I have to put a whole new top on it. But like right now, it's completely out of commission, and I played that guitar, I'd say, the last few months, like every day as much as I could. And now it's just dust, collecting dust. And yeah, I gotta fucking get some wood to make a new top for it. But yeah. And yeah, I never understood like how an inanimate object would hold so much emotion for me. And it's like, I was obsessed with it. Because even when I was first learning guitar, like, I was shit. And then I quit for like 6 years, and I picked it back up. And then I don't know what happened. Like, I was playing like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. I'd go to the beach at night and play in the darkness, like pitch black, and nobody around me, just playing my guitar and just vibing. I was obsessed with trying to get what was in my head out. And I still am, because I haven't reached that level where I want to convey that feeling. And I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's literally what I think about most often. And then now, in the later years, I've been dabbling more into the kitchen and cooking and making things and trying out different combinations and flavors. And like, I'm obsessed with like growing shit, drying it out, and then grinding it down and turning it into a seasoning that I can make the perfect barbecue rub with. So right now, even this second, this very moment as this is recording, I have Scotch bonnet peppers dehydrating in my air fryer. Has a dehydrating setting on it. And I'm going to make my very own 100% dried jerk mix that I'm going to test for the coming months and see how I can make the perfect, just like, jerk seasoning to go along with the perfect jerk marinade slash brine, and then make like the perfect just jerk chicken, jerk steak, jerk fish. Just I'm gonna be jerking everything. Pause. Pause. Moment of silence there. I'm going to be adding jerk seasoning to everything, and I want to see how it works. I want to test out marinades with different fruits, different vegetables, pepper combinations, just all types of shit. And then yeah, I'm literally gonna get lost in the sauce, cause I've been working on different barbecue sauces, and testing on combinations with that, cooking it from scratch. I literally made a hot sauce with no recipe. I just like peppers, vinegar, and a different assortment of spices and seasonings, blended it all up, and it turned out pretty good. It wasn't as hot as I liked it to be, but the flavors were just don't know why I made that sound, but yeah, the flavors were stellar. And yeah. And then also I've been obsessed with trying to, I guess, bring people together in like a larger singular community where it's all inclusive and everybody of every background can be a part of, and trying to get that off the ground. And yeah, just like, yeah, I'm obsessed with a few things, and also getting good at Halo, or better. Motherfuckers be testing me in that shit. Out here teabagging me and shit for no reason. It's like, motherfucker, why you teabagging me, dog? And you motherfuckers that be sending me messages, like talking shit. Hey, yo, let your game speak for you. Cause I know I beat you. That's why you sending me a message like days later after I whooped your ass. Like, what's good, son?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I'm talking shit.
Dookie.
Yeah. I'm petty. I'm there. Yeah, I'm not being the bigger man today. Yeah, I'm petty. What's good? Like, what's good, huh?
Stay petty.
Yeah? Yeah, nothing, eh? Yeah, all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will never lose to you suckers.
But essentially, yeah, I have my mind occupied constantly with ideas, with music, and yeah, it's all about dedicating that time to doing it. Now everyone says like, oh, yeah, I wish I could do all these things that I talk about doing, but I'm always so busy. It's like, motherfucker, you're not that busy where you can't put an hour towards something a day. Nobody's that fucking busy. If you are, you need to fucking reorganize your shit, because that's unhealthy. You will fucking burn out. You will just burn out, and then you'll have no energy for nothing, and you'll just need to recover. But if you are serious about what you say, then you'll find time to fucking do what you say you're gonna do. Otherwise, you're just shit talking. And we have no time for the shit talk, man. True. Jesus, my patois is terrible. Yeah. Cause I'd hear it all the time. It's like motherfuckers like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. It's like I see them again. It's like months later. It's like, hey man, did you end up doing that thing? It's like, nah, man. I started, but then I reached like a roadblock here, so I just kind of gave up. And yeah, I'm just like, all right, that's it. And I'm like, all right, well, fucking, you gonna keep trying at least? It's like, no, I don't think it's for me. Even though it's my dream that I thought of for years, and it's something I'm gonna constantly think about. But I don't think I have, yeah, I don't think I have it in me. I'm just gonna give up on my own dream. Maybe someone else will achieve my dream, and then I can live vicariously through them, and then I can feel some sort of accomplishment with their achievement, even though it's not my own. And I'll still be upset because I didn't achieve anything. And why do I sound like the mom from Dance Moms? I just gotta say, it's like life is too short not to do what you want to do. We all have a finite amount of time, and we have to dedicate that to doing what we love and achieving what we want to achieve and going after it. Because if we don't go after our own dreams, no one will. Everyone's got their own shit. So do the shit you want to do and fucking just execute step by step. Even if it takes you 10 fucking years, 20 fucking years, 30 fucking years, 40 motherfucking years, 50 years, nigga. Do it! Do it! Fucking do it. Fucking, I'm probably not gonna finish everything I want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm still doing it. I'm still trying. I'm still fucking making moves, bitch. Cause ain't no motherfucker stopping me. That's the energy you gotta move with your own motherfucking dreams. A motherfucker said you can't do that. You say, go fuck yourself, motherfucker. I'm doing it. Watch, bitch. And then you just trip them and you start running away. But you run away towards your dream. And you dedicate your life towards accomplishing that. And maybe one day, 20, 30, 50, 60 years, don't matter how much time, you achieve it. And it don't matter what people think of it. It won't matter if people forget about it. You did it. It should only matter to you. Now, if it helps people, great. If it's like a thing that nobody appreciates or cares about, great. As long as you care about it. As long as you love it. That's all that motherfucking matters. Because I've watched and I've witnessed so many people start out things and they had so much support from people, so much help, and they were chugging along great. And then as soon as that support and help went away, they lost motivation. They lost the gumption to keep going with it. And they gave up. Because their dream wasn't strong enough for them to support themselves. They weren't obsessed. They didn't want to achieve their greatness. But that greatness doesn't have to mean anything to anyone else outside of you. Nothing outside of you should matter to you. And like, that's the mentality you have to have. Nothing outside of you matters. Only what you want to do. So you'll never lose momentum. All the momentum you have will keep going because you're not slowing down. You're achieving, you're going after it, you're pushing. My dreams will always come first. They will always be my priority. And a lot of that means that, yeah, I'll miss out on things. I miss out on parties and celebrations and, events. But what I want to do matters to me far more than, glimpses into moments of time. I'm looking beyond that. I'm looking beyond my own life. I want to change things. I want to actually change things. That means removing myself from the equation and looking as an observer and seeing what could possibly change and what could I do. In terms of the organization, I see so much disconnect between multiple communities and even communities attacking each other. And I guess the underlying part in all of that is like people are forgetting that we're all human. And it's something I'll reiterate as many times as I need to. We are all human. Fuck different races. Fuck different backgrounds. Fuck different cultures. Fuck whatever orientation you are. Fuck all of that. We're just fucking human. Now, if we can agree on that, maybe we can find more things to agree on and connect on, rather than dividing each other from each other. Because that gets nobody nowhere. I'm obsessed with seeing the world at peace. And yeah, that's not going to happen in my lifetime, or maybe even the next 100 years or so. I don't know. All I know is that there's a lot of hatred, and that's not going to go away without people being willing to break down and try to understand each other. And I'm obsessed with trying to find what I can do to bridge that. How can I bridge that understanding between groups of people that hate each other? What is that connection? And yeah, that's what's been on my mind, obsessing me. But yeah. So I urge you, if you have something you want to achieve, dedicate yourself to it, focus, and you will reach greatness. Not by the measure of others, but by the measure of your own. There'll be greatness to you and to me. And that's all that should matter. So, yeah. Y'all take care. And hopefully there will be peace. Bye, y'all. Oh, he's doing it again. Dun 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 dun. Boom, bam, bam, dun to the bam, bam, can tip the bam, bam, count, stamp the bam, bam, tip counts the bam, the bam, bam, to bam, count down, bam, bam, so put the bam, bam, count down the bam, bam, to the cast, bounce to bam, down, count down the bam, 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 to the bam, 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 bam. Let me just say this. Loki was one of the greatest Marvel shows yet. Fucking stupendous. Just the way they did it and the way they tied everything back together and looped the loop with the hoop, Scooby Doo and the Scooby Crew and all that shit. It was fucking dope. Like y'all really be cooking. Y'all really be cooking. I see it. Whoever let that man cook, whichever person be cooking out there, y'all be cooking. Just know that I know you use that seasoning, all right? Right there. But yeah. Other than that, I catch up with y'all. Yeah, shit's gotten a lot better. Surprised that I'm gonna jinx it. I'm surprised there's no snow yet. Probably that's gonna happen soon. I just feel like I knew I jinxed it. And yeah, I love country music. Yeah, I should have gave it a chance years ago, and yeah, I regret not listening to it as much as I could have. There's many times where I think country music would have gave me the answers to what I needed. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with the Sierra accent, but I tell you what, bud, that shit slaps. Whoo! Oh, fuck. I mean, I already wore like plaid shirts all the time, so it's like, I think country music was the next logical step until I get a cowboy hat and some boots. I'm like halfway there. So yeah, country music's dope. If you don't listen to country music, I'm telling you, just give it a good try there. Take a listen. Might resonate with you a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get you on up out of here, and as always, y'all take care. And this is the last goodbye. Well, it's not goodbye. See you later. I don't like saying goodbye. That shit, it feels too final and depressing, and also reminds me of that John Q movie with Denzel. I cried like a motherfucker. I cried like a motherfucking baby to that movie. Oh my gosh. Sorry. We don't say goodbye, son. I'll see you later. I'm Denzel Washington. I'm a great actor. Lifetime Achievement Award. And yeah, I got goosebumps right now just thinking of it. Man, that was a powerful movie. But yeah, as always, take care and see you later.